Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, my name is Dunsparce, of course, but today I do something a little different than what I don't know, originally planned to do, said I talk about doing. Today, we're going to talk about Satoru Iwata. And for those of you who aren't in the cycle of news, apparently, who are, I don't know, made their way some way to this, without knowing about this news is that at this point, I believe it was 2 days ago, it was announced that Nintendo president Satoru Iwata passed away, and um I don't know. I just wanted to sort of say my thoughts on it because it really affected me. It's like, of course, I didn't like, and of course, I didn't know this person in person. And it's not like he was a person I thought about every single day. It's like, oh, this man's my hero, my idol. But it's alarming, shocking, maybe, because like when you realize that, I mean, of course I've heard about him before. I know he's a big important person, but like Nintendo is like affected my life so insanely, like so ridiculously, and he's a lot of the reason for that. I mean he well actually yeah he played a big part actually in like some of my favorite games. Uh, Namely, I guess Pokemon Gold and Silver. Pokemon Gold is my second Pokemon game. My first one being Pokemon Sapphire. And I know that's a weird little backwards order of that. But anyway, and in and be I mean all this stuff's been talked about other places, and I'm not just gonna reciprocate the same like amazing quotes and things like that. I'm just gonna talk about his effect on me. But like in that Pokemon Gold Silver games, originally it was just going to be the Johto region because the file was really big, and he was able to compress all of it so they could fit a whole other region in there, being Kanto. And it's like, man, those are the games that raised me. Is all those young Nintendo games. My first console. Hotel? Why? What are you gonna do with it? Help mom do what? No. Okay. Nice little comedic effect there. It's my sister. Uh, where was I? We're totally gonna leave that in. I don't care. Um, let's see. Hmm. Gosh, I have no clue where I was. Uh, talking about Pokemon Gold and Silver and those games. Yeah, those games really shaped me. All those young Nintendo games. First console was. Where was my phone? Jesus, really want to be interrupted today. My first console was. I guess not a console. It's portable. Cause I. Okay, I gotta look up myself. My first Pokemon game, first game ever, really, other than like playing like some computer games, was Pokemon Sapphire. And my brother got Pokemon Ruby at the same time, and we got them on like Christmas, I think. And I was young. I was so young I didn't even know how to spell my name. Like that's a whole other story that I'm sure I'll say sometime, but it's funny. And yeah, like we didn't even have our own like little Game Boys. We had to share one, and that quickly changed because we both wanted to play that game so much. Sapphire, I have so much hours in that game, Pokemon Sapphire. So yeah, and then from the Game Boy, we got the PlayStation 2, which of course wasn't Iwata's, but then we had the GameCube as well, and that was good. I really enjoyed GameCube. Our GameCube unfortunately met its untimely demise to our dog's urine, but I'll never forget playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on that game system with my brother. We just sit there for hours. That was awesome. You know I gotta beat that game. Second this fun Peach segment. It sucked. But yeah, that's that. And I mean, well, let's see. Yeah, so Satoru Iwata was president at the time GameCube was released. So I'm thankful for that because of him. And then DS, of course. I think yeah, DS is probably one of the ones that changed my life the most. Put so much hours on DSs. I've owned, geez, 5 different DSs. I owned the very original one. It was a big old chunky blue one. I loved that. I played that forever and played Game Boy games on it. It was amazing. Still prefer it to those DS Lites any day. It's got better hinges. Those hinges are horrible. And then next, got the DSi. It's like, oh, that's so cool. It's got a camera. As if like that was such a cool thing. Like everything has cameras now. So, and then the DSi, the next thing really was the 3DS. I got this blue 3DS, and it was awesome. I played. What was my first 3D game in there? Man, it's insane to think how long ago the 3DS was announced. Because that was still back in the time when I would just like buy games. I didn't even like. I was buying games to buy games, not because I liked them. Because I think I had and still have like Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the 3DS, and I have Street Fighter 4 for the 3DS, and like stuff like that. Like these aren't really games that I would ever really get. Maybe Street Fighter, but I don't know. And then that 3DS got disappeared in the snow one day, which is really sad, with my copy of Pokemon Y in it. That was really upsetting. But then from I replaced that, got this black. I got a black one, which I didn't have for that long because I was able to get the new 3DS for my birthday. So that's original DS, DSi, the first 3DS, the second 3DS, and now my new 3DS XL. That's 5 DSs. And then of course, I think we had 2 Wii's. Our first Wii broke. I can't remember why, and then we had got our second Wii in. That's another thing that uh spent a lot of time in with my brother playing Mario Kart Wii. That game was awesome. And then I remember for the longest time I was inspired by NVZ's Super Mario Galaxy playthrough, 100% or whatever. I'm not sure if you ever finished that, but I was really inspired by it for whatever reason. That was when I back when I first discovered like YouTube playthroughs and stuff like that. It was right around the time Black and White's coming out, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna beat Super Mario Galaxy, and I actually did a really good job of playing a lot of that game, and it sort of fell off randomly there. But yeah, so we played a lot of things in there. And then from the Wii, I got a Wii U, and like, I was really excited for the Wii U when it came out, and it always gets all this flack, and I really love the system. Mario Kart 8 is amazing. Super Smash Brothers is great. I haven't played Mario Kart in a while. I need to go back and play some more of that. But I've been playing a lot of Super Smash Brothers lately, and a lot of Splatoon, and it's great games. I remember my first game on the Wii U was first one I got really into is Mass Effect 3 came out for the Wii U, and I really fell in love with that game on there. I never like played any of the Mass Effects. I'm like, man, this is so cool. Yeah. So yeah, that was my Wii U whole experience. And I mean, not all these directly have to do with Iwata, but like, as the president of Nintendo, he was like the person in charge of all of this. Like, I mean, stuff like this could certainly still have happened if he wasn't president, and probably would have. Maybe not exactly the same, but like, this man, what he did, like, had such an impact on my life. Like, first of all, he's taken a lot of my money. I own so many Game Boy games and DS games and Wii games from my childhood. It's insane. I could probably I could probably pay for at least my freshman year of college. Maybe. That's a bit, but still, like maybe a semester with all the money we spent on those games. It's insane. So yeah, it's like, and it just affected me because he was clearly like really passionate about what he did. and I just love Nintendo and everything Nintendo does, really. Um, so it's really depressing to hear one of these great gaming personalities go away. It's really sad. Uh, I mean, it really got to me. Really, really got to me. So yeah, I don't know what I was trying to get here with that, but I guess going through like my memories of Nintendo stuff is just sort of my way of honoring Satoru Iwata. And honestly, that's about all I have to say. Thank you once again, Satoru Iwata, for everything you've done for the world, bringing smiles across the globe to children and everyone with your games and systems. And yeah, been done Sparse Dingo. I'll talk to you later. And on a happy, little cheery voice. So, see ya.